What if I told you that you could grow your own steak, which tastes incredible and it's fully plant-based? Today we're here in the garden and we're gonna pick up some fresh vegetables that we will dehydrate to use for a marinade and visit a friend to cook something really unusual that is gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna pick up some beetroots, and they're such a versatile ingredient to have in the kitchen. You can use them in so many ways, but also you can plant them at so many different times throughout the year. For instance, you can plant them even now in June, and the way you plant them is called multi-sowing. So you add 4 or 5 seeds to a single cell of compost, and they will develop in clumps, and then you can transfer them into your garden. Keep them well moist. I usually mulch around the base to retain the moisture and protect the soil. And then when the time is right, you can just pick them up, bring them into your kitchen and start processing them. And this is what we're gonna do right now to transform them into a delicious powder. So after processing, dehydrating and blending our beetroots, we got our beetroot powder, and we're gonna use it to marinate our homegrown steak, and we're going to Derek's house to do this amazing recipe.
Welcome back. This is Derek. Welcome to my house. And we're going to be making some amazing lion's mane mushroom steak tips today on the grill. It just happens to be a beautiful day out. So we got these amazing mushroom kits from Marvelous Mushrooms. Very easy to find here in the UK. Just Google Marvelous Mushrooms. And if you're in the US, just Google mushroom kits and you'll be able to find someone close by you. So for the quick marinade, we're going to be adding a little bit of beet powder, some soy sauce, a little bit of boiling water to make sure all those ingredients are incorporated nicely. Just mix it up well. Add a little bit of olive oil. Super easy to do this. Beet powder I found at a local health food store down the road, or you can just use regular beet juice. We're going to toast off some white peppercorns, black peppercorns, and a little bit of fennel. And then we're going to pound those in the little mortar and pestle. We're also going to use a little trick I learned in Thailand by toasting the garlic. It really softens them up so it's not so sharp flavor, and then very easy to peel afterwards. And we're going to pound that right into the peppercorns and make an amazing paste that we'll then mix in with the marinade, adding so much flavor. What we're doing is layering flavor upon flavor. And for this particular recipe, we're gonna pull the mushrooms apart. I know, don't shoot me. I usually use these things whole, but I wanna try a new recipe with Alessandro. So we're gonna pull these apart to make mushroom steak tips. And this mushroom is just fantastic. It came out really great, so I'm super excited. We're gonna mix it right in with the marinade. It should soak it up like a sponge. We're also gonna use 1 block of firm tofu. So we'll have mushrooms and tofu in here. There's 3 people we're going to be feeding, and I know we'll have extra, but I want to make sure we have plenty, even for tonight or tomorrow. So we're going to head out, light the grill, just get this ready while we're prepping up the meal. So we get some fresh herbs from the garden, getting lots of tips from the spicy mustache himself on how to improve my gardening techniques. We're going to use some of these herbs and just chop them up. Throw them right in the marinade. Amazing. We're using a little bit of thyme, some fresh chives. We're also going to make a fresh polenta, Alessandro's recipe, just by whisking in some boiling water, some fresh cornmeal, adding some herbs, some chives, some garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper. Amazing. And for the vegetables, for the steak tips, we're going to be adding onion, a couple different kinds of bell peppers. Yeah, whatever I miss in saying, we'll write the recipe below. Full recipe in the description. It's going to be awesome. So I got the grill nice and hot. You can do this indoors, but you know, it's a beautiful day here in England, so we're going to throw this right on the grill outside. I want that extra smoky, charry flavor, because when we close that lid, all the nice embers and smoky flavor is going to infuse into that food, which is going to be delicious. Just adds that extra level. Super good. When you get done that, just bring it back in the house. Probably took a good 15 minutes on the grill. Quick polenta, and this is just such comfort food. And the mushrooms, man, they really do come out so much like steak tips. And with that marinade, adding the extra flavor, but also the color and appearance, super good, super delicious. You guys are gonna love this. Oh, you can find me over at Wicked Kitchen Food on YouTube.